boom. You feel me? Everything is good. Let's go. I'm not gonna waste your time no more. It's probably been like 5 minutes now, about to be or some shit. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. You feel me? They're not even connected, gang. I'm tripping. See, now I'm rushing. No, I'm not. It's connected, bro. I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything, bro. I can't hear anything, yo. My shit's tripping. Shit's tripping, bro. I'm editing this shit out. I don't give a fuck. I'll probably edit it. Wow. Y'all hear me from the fucking camera, bro. I'm pissed. I'm so... Yo. What? Alright, gang. Yo. Where's my audio? There it is, bro. Damn. The camera audio the whole time. It is what it is. I'm not gonna trip. What I am gonna do is get my audio back into my AirPods. There we go. You feel me? There we go. Now let's get straight to the... Yeah, let's get straight to the video.
A secret U.S. government project, codenamed...
So, one thing I will do for y'all is open up that document. Hold on. Project Montauk documents. Right? You search that shit up. Yeah, man. Pretty much everyone says that shit is fake. Yeah, for sure. Everyone says that shit fake if you search up Project Montauk documents, bro. But if you do a little research, you'll see, certain shit that might, might change your mind type shit. I was gonna show it on the screen, but then I looked at all of the shit that had nothing to do with what we watching. So, let's go ahead.
A secret U.S. government project, codenamed Montauk, was created to develop technologies and methods in mind control, as well as the exploration of other outer fringe subjects, such as teleportation by opening portals to parallel worlds, and experiments on time travel
I'm geeked.
and telekinesis. The project's details were brought to the attention of the public in the 1990s by a supposed experiment candidate and book author, Preston Nichols, who claimed to have recovered details of the experiments through his repressed memories. But how reliable are Preston Nichols' claims? And is there any proof that what he says is true? And what happened to the unfortunate people that were supposedly experimented on? Let's try and find out.
Hello, I'm Mike Droberg, a Marine Corps veteran and filmmaker, and we will try to answer these questions on today's episode of Forgotten History.
Project Montauk is the name given to a top secret project in which a series of inhumane experiments were conducted on children by the U.S. government in the secret underground laboratories at Camp Hero Park in New York from the late 1950s to 1981. Camp Hero was founded in 1942 and commissioned by the U.S. Army as a coastal defense station to prevent a possible invasion of New York.
Alright, for the jump, this will be one of those videos where he's gonna cut out shit strictly to make it more, shit, kind of less than it is for real, because it was homeless people too. It wasn't just kids. They was doing experiments on shit, kids, homeless people, shit, psychics. I don't know nobody else. Feel me? Oh, the soldiers that was on the base at the time and shit. Supposedly, you feel me? I don't know none of that shit. I don't know none of that shit was never there. You feel me? That's not my problem. That's not my problem. That's not my problem, bro. That's Will from Stranger Things' problem, bro. That's the only person that could ever, feel me? If there's a equivalent on this earth, that's his problem. Feel me?
From the sea during World War II. Batteries 112 and 113, consisting of two 16-inch guns, officially named Battery Dunn, were built, as well as Battery 216, consisting of two 6-inch guns. All batteries were sheltered by earthen-covered concrete bunkers and had ammunition storage and fire control equipment. The whole base was disguised as a fishing village. After the end of World War II and the beginning of the Cold War, the base was used as an early detection radar base to defend against attacks from the USSR. The base had 12 radars, of which only one, the AN-FPS-35, has survived, whose image is widely circulated. The image has become the unspoken symbol of the Montauk Project amongst conspiracy theorists and the mass culture alike. The Montauk Project.
If we go back to that bullshit, look. This is a great mix between worlds, because I, for one, don't care as much about this shit as a lot of people, for sure. I know it. At the core, bro, I don't care about this shit. And I don't care about it, you feel me? But I'm interested, bro. I'm interested because you know exactly what the fuck happened in Stranger Things. I haven't watched the most recent season, but I know that shit fire. Even if it is ass, I know that shit fire. Just the fact that it's Stranger Things, like, y'all know how it be. Y'all know exactly what I'm trying to say. So when you see this shit, bro, I'm not gonna lie, these pictures don't do nothing for me, you feel me? The background don't do nothing for me. The documents that they show on my face. Why? Because it could all be fabricated. You feel me? And that's pretty much where it comes from, that all of this shit is fake. All of it could literally be fabricated. So there's nobody here to tell us, like, yeah, that's true. And then if that was the case, bro, it depends on the witness. Like I was trying to tell y'all, like, it really depends on who it is, how they say that shit. You know, how people perceive that and shit. So y'all, which I know don't give a fuck about this shit, imagine frequencies, right? You can't even imagine what the fuck that is. Like, you've heard of it so much, and you're really down to the core of your soul, say you understand what a frequency is. Like, your ego can't tell you you don't. For the people that know that, they don't know what the hell a frequency is. Like, just by nature, like, unless you know that shit, literally, unless you did your studies, you're not just gonna know. You're not just gonna know, bro. It's not just sound, invisible waves and shit. Even though it is, bro, it's much bigger than that. It's much bigger than that. That being said, we don't know what the hell is going on with this. And it's much bigger than just this. And yet, this small ass piece, which is the main point of all of this, like I said, could be fabricated. So it's very hard to... This was 1999 or some shit, 99 or some shit. I forgot what... I forgot when this was, bro. 19 what? Like 1940, I'm pretty sure they said. 1940 or something is when this built. When Camp Hero, I guess, was built. Or I'm tripping or some shit, but 1940. Y'all heard it just like me. That's a long time ago, bro. That's a very long time ago. And right now we have such and such technology. Back then you knew exactly what it was. No iPhones. None of that shit. No YouTube 1946. No fucking YouTube, bro. No YouTubers, no influencers, none of that shit. No TikTok. No Vine. No Snapchat, no Instagram. Anyway. That being said, I want y'all to keep an open mind, just like me. Don't be so open-minded that your brain falls out, right? Don't be so open-minded that you don't know where your starting point is, where you're coming from. You don't understand, what you're trying to figure out. But at the same time, don't be closed-minded to the point where you can't listen to nothing that isn't what you believe, right? Don't do that. That being said, if you're very strong with your beliefs and you know exactly what the hell, live your life, bro. Be firm with your beliefs.
Theorists and the mass culture alike. The Montauk Project became known to the public after the 1992 book publication, The Montauk Project, Experiments in Time, by Preston Nichols. The book became an instant bestseller. Preston Nichols claimed that the book was written from his suppressed memories, which had finally resurfaced and which had been previously suppressed by intelligence agencies using secret psychotechniques and other mind-altering equipment. Simply put, he was brainwashed to forget everything. But something triggered a wave of memories of the horrors he endured, and this is when he decided that they should become known to the world. As can be read from the events described in this book, the experiments of Project Montauk aimed to develop technologies and methods of mind control, as well as the possibility of teleportation, opening portals to parallel worlds, time travel, and telekinesis. Allegedly, Project Montauk was also linked to many secret government programs and experiments.
See, because now that when you decide to say, hey, the Montauk Project only focused on what the hell was the word? Doing tests, right? They were doing tests. I forgot what the word they used was. When you say that they're only doing tests on kids, when that's the only word you use, when there was soldiers, psychics, and hobos, etc., it makes me think that for the rest of this video, there's stuff missing. There might be some shit added to this. I don't know what the hell is true, where you got this shit from. Let me check the description. Hold on. Cause where's this coming from? I guarantee they only watched the video. Bro, they watched the video and made this. They could come at me if they want to. Fuck them. Shout out to their video though. Drop a like and all that. You feel me? But yeah, they don't got no documents. Anything. That being said, the research might just be in here and they don't have any sources or whatever the fuck, but even less credibility.
Experiments, the most famous of which was the Philadelphia experiment, which studied the invisibility, cloaking, and teleportation of a warship. We have an episode on that as well, so please check it out.
Consciousness is the ultimate reality of the universe.
Consciousness itself.
After Preston Nichols' book became a bestseller, he began attending conferences, giving interviews, and participating in talk shows where he spoke about the inhumane experiments that took place in the underground laboratories of Camp Hero. Preston Nichols' activities were widely received, and his story became more known as more people spoke out, claiming to have also been victims of the Montauk experiments when they were children. But their suppressed memories had only returned to them after the revelations of Preston Nichols. Most of the victims, if not all of them, claimed that as children they were mentally and physically abused in the underground laboratories where they were kept in cages. There is also information about homeless people who were used as test subjects, and psychics who went to the experiments voluntarily and cooperated with the scientists of the project.
Alright. I wasn't wrong, but you feel me? I understand now. They just had to make it seem like, you feel me, they was doing bullshit over there with strictly just, you feel me, testing kids. Just to make, you feel me, just to make the audience think a little bit. But now, just like they said, you know, it was soldiers in there, homeless, children, psychics, more tests outside the psychics. It was mainly about the frequencies that they were using to make these people do certain shit. I'm gonna let y'all hear it first from the video. Hopefully they explain it. If not, I'll mention it after. But they was really doing wild shit in there supposedly. I really don't believe it. And the more I hear about it, I'm not going to believe it. When I watch Stranger Things Season 5, I'm definitely not believing this shit. But I'll keep it in the back of my mind because, you know, MK Ultra exists, but we could prove that shit. You know, those are documents. I could pull those up right now. I can't pull up these. They're not anywhere. There's one I have on my phone, literally, where it's somebody talking about being in the project and feeling bad about it and shit. But I don't know where the fuck that shit is at, bro. I'm gonna try to find that shit real quick. You feel me? It's a random, like government website. It's not just these fucking people talking, gang. Hold on. Oh! I think that's what I put. I think it was Camp Hero. It was Camp Hero for sure, but let me see. Am I getting a show? I gotta. Bro, come on, gang. Come on, gang. Alright. Be right back, gang. I'm gonna have to cut this shit out. Bro, they're not. I can't even see what the hell I missed, bro. Well, now that I got my phone, I can show you guys. Hopefully. Alright, bet. I'm gonna send this shit tomorrow. I'm gonna send this shit to my computer, you feel me? And y'all can see for yourself that there are documents. And it's a .gov. So, where the fuck did that shit come from type shit, you feel me? But that your teachers told you .gov is where you trust. You feel me? So don't go saying, nah, this is just a random website. It's a .government website. You can't get that extension if it's not a government website. So let's not trip. Let's not act like that's not the case. That is the case. It's a government website. That's where we're getting this shit from. I'm about to pull it up. I'm about to send it to me on Gmail. And I'm going to pull it up. Copy. I'm gonna send it to myself on Gmail, and then you guys are gonna see it right now. Right, boom, to me. Send. I should get that right now. Right, boom. Man, alright, bet. So, did I get it or not? I don't understand. Hold on. Maybe. Oh, I got you. I got you, man. I'm about to show y'all right now. So let me open it up. Let me open this shit up for view for y'all and shit. Screen capture. What the fuck am I capturing? Capture window? That's that one? Yeah. Don't hit me up, gang. Do not hit me the fuck up. Don't hit me up on this. If y'all got any business inquiries, you feel me, you can hit me up on the email. Fuck it. I'm taking this shit down the second anything happen, cause I don't want anybody getting into my email. Who wants anybody getting in their email randomly and shit? Am I on here? Yes. So let's go, and y'all gonna see what I saw. Now, y'all tell me in the comments if it's straight bullshit. You feel me? Y'all could tell me. I won't care. But you feel me? I'ma just do my thing. That being said, you see this. Okay, I'ma skim through it a little bit for y'all, if y'all want to see some of it. Unknown signature, signed 2022. Signer's identity could not be verified. Signer's certificate and his parent certificates can't be found in the certificate trust store. Unknown. Is it modified? No. Properties. Signing, form filling, commenting. View. Okay. You feel me? So what are we talking about here? I'm not about to play with y'all. You look at all these certificates. Right? Making sure that this can't just be out here pretty much defaming the government. You can't sit here and say that some shit is a government document if it's not. You know, if it's not some shit they put out. We're not talking about whether or not it's true right now. Don't get it confused. I'm not saying this is true because this is from the government. It might just be fake because it's from the government. You feel me? But what I can't deny is that it's from the government. It's not from no fucking, PR team trying to boost out Stranger Things and shit. Certified, gang. It's certified. So, let me zoom in a little bit. And we can, hold on. That look good. I believe. Yeah. I don't even know where to dig in for real. But formally used, alright. This is a final decision document. I don't know what that means. That might mean something. Camp Hero formerly used defense site, Montauk, New York, right? Fuck. Damn. This shit go fast. Jeez. Alright. I might have to. What the fuck? Alright. y'all could look at that. It does look like there's a lot of bullshit that they use when it comes to science. They use hella bullshit. I'm gonna read a little bit for y'all though, and the rest y'all can go to yourself. I'm gonna leave this in the description. The Camp Hero, formerly used defense site, also referred to as the site, is a 461-acre New York State Park, Camp Hero State Park, located at the eastern end of Long Island, at Montauk Point in Montauk, New York. The site is currently owned by NY State and operated by the NYS Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation. Statements of basis and purpose. The decision document presents the selected remedy for the site in accordance with Comprehensive Environmental Response, Compensation and Liability Act of 1980 and the National Oil and Hazardous Substances Pollution Contingency Plan, more commonly known as the National Contingency Plan. This decision is based on the administrative record file for this site. NYS concurs with the selected remedy. Well, for me to sit here and go on that, like when I hear that, right? Because of this act here, a contingency plan was put out, type shit. Or according to the contingency plan at hand, a remedy was put out. It was selected remedy for the site in accordance with the comprehensive, environmental response. So that tells me that something happened with the environment at Camp Hero that caused them to initiate a remedy. That's exactly what the fuck they just said. That's what they said. That's what they said, not me. Not me. The selected remedy for the site is no further action based on the results of the remedial investigation. So they put out an investigation to do this remedy because something happened. After something happened, they put out that investigation for the remedy to see if they needed to put that remedy out. What's a remedy? It's a cure. Why do you need a cure? For, a virus, some shit like that. Something, a parasite, some shit like that. Which is what they was talking about. I don't know if y'all already heard about that shit. But yeah. Supposedly there's a demigorgon is the reason why that shit stopped. Literally. No joke. I'm not making shit up. And I don't sit here and believe everything. So I'm not about to sit here and say, yeah, I believe that. But that's what they said. They said that a creature, unknown creature, very similar to what's depicted in Stranger Things as the demigorgon, finished that project. By killing everybody type shit in there. By killing everybody that was there. All the scientists, all that type of shit. And it was done. That's where it all cut short, supposedly. So that would be why there would need a remedy or a cure. You feel me? For the site. Something to exterminate that. The selected remedy for the site is no further action based on the results of the remedial investigation completed in 2019 and the subsequent RI addendum completed in 2022, which determined that there was no actionable risk to human or ecological reporters. I'm reading this how I want to read it type shit. And what it's saying with the selected remedy is protective of human health and the environment, and it complies with the federal and state requirements that are applicable or relevant and appropriate to the remedial action. When they say that, that says to me they're leaving that shit alone because they can't do shit. You feel me? Now, again, I'm gonna keep saying this. I don't just believe that shit, bro. I can't just believe that the government can't do nothing, or that this is just the situation and I have all the knowledge at my hands right now at this computer. I can't believe that, but I'm not gonna just let it go past me and shit. I think I might stop here. Residential development is not an anticipated future use. Okay. They literally just said they don't plan on putting people there. They don't plan on putting people there at all. This DD presents the final decision for soil, sediment, surface water, shallow perch groundwater, and deep aquifer groundwater. The Department of Defense is the lead agency under the Defense Environmental Restoration Program at the Camp Hero formerly used defense system or site. The Army is the executive agent on behalf of DOD, charged with meeting applicable environmental restorations, whatever the fuck. So pretty much, this park is being. It can be fake. What they're saying can be fake. At least from the government wise, like the fact that they're saying that this is an actual study, test, experiment, whatnot. It says it right there in your face. .gov. Fuck. It says it right there in your face though. .gov. You see all of this shit. Department of Defense involved. The Army involved. Engineers from the Army involved with all of this shit. Come on. Come on, man. You guys are really gonna sit there and because it's a show. Because it's a show. Because it was turned into something fictional. You won't believe where the fiction stems from. You won't believe that shit. You won't. Don't matter to me, gang. Don't matter to me. I'm just trying to tell you what's up. Alright. I will skip the rest of the shit if I don't see. You know what? Let's just see the map. You feel me? Let's see the map. And y'all could do what y'all want with that. Montauk Yacht Club. Feel me? Montauk 2. What the hell? Montauk Gun Club. Montauk Point. Coast Guard RES, not sure what that is. U.S. Military Reservation. You see? Camp Imperial Sanctuary Area, Old Montauk. Anything crazy that we can see from this picture? Oyster Pond, East Hamilton. I don't know, gang. I'm not tripping on it. But peep, just peep what they had going on, and you know, peep what they had going on. I'm low-key gonna look at this a little bit, like after. Camp Hero peeking right out of New Jersey, and that's funny as hell because I used to live right there, like North Jersey, right there. Can y'all see my fucking? Can y'all see that shit? Can y'all see my? Can y'all see my, bro? All right, I think I can if I just click. Yeah, I used to live like right here compared to that shit. Compared to this shit, I used to live like right here. So, shit, hella away from that shit. There's underground bunkers that they're showing you and shit. Yeah, these are the bunkers he was telling you guys about. The ones with the guns and shit. Yeah, these big ass guns. You can see them. Oh, you can't see them. I'm tripping. But in the video that y'all just literally watched with me, he was just telling you guys about the batteries. Battery 113, battery 112. There should be all around. I think that's it though, cause I might just get silence type shit. Like I joke about this shit, but you never know. You never know, gang. They're actually showing you though. Like you can see shit. If you can tell, you can see that's a house. You know, that's a little shed right there. Damn, them niggas have 50 cal anti-aircraft weapons. Platoons. Alright. But we want to see what we want to see. I know y'all want to see something crazy. I know y'all want to see some bullshit. I know y'all want to see the chair. I'm trying to find that shit for y'all. Hold on. I don't know what that shit looks like. And I also forgot what this septic tank. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what septic tank means, gang. Copy and search that shit up later, cause we already running out of time and shit. But damn, gang, it's really hella bullshit. Jesus. Yeah, all of this shit is for humans. I mean, regular people, I'm wildin'. And all of this is... damn. I'm only saying all this, like, and saying damn and shit like that, cause I'm just looking at this area of land all plotted with the key and all of that. Yeah. If y'all don't know what a key is, this is a key to tell you what everything means. I don't know where that building is, alright? Trust. I don't know where the hell that building is. Cause I don't know what it looks like. And I don't know where it's at compared to anything. I know what it looks like. But let's get back to this shit and see if we find something else. Alright, let's skip to like right here. Right? Yeah, I think we're done here. I mean, I don't know what you guys don't think it's happening. Well, actually, with this right here, I mean, why would it be a... I'm gonna let it be what it is. Because imagine, bro, if I find that shit out, then what? Then what, right? Then what? Then what the fuck happens? So, I'm gonna see you on the next time, bro. It's been a nice little video. It's been 40 minutes. That's crazy. It's been a nice little video, you feel me? I'm gonna see you on the next one, gang. I'll probably post this today or tomorrow or some shit. I'll let y'all know. But yeah, I'm gonna see you on the next one, bro. Yeah.